Hello, welcome to Las Vegas. It's a city that's all about spectacle. Alright, here they do everything to the extreme. You have giant buildings, you have lots of lights. It's excess. Nobody needs this much stuff, right? But it's loud, it's proud, it's in your face. It's Las Vegas. So when you think about going, to the extreme, going balls to the walls till the wheels fall off, who do you think of on the Milwaukee Brewers? You think of none other than center fielder Carlos Gomez. He only knows one speed, and that speed is fast. He's 100%, probably more than that. Like the cliche is 110%. He probably goes 110% every single day. Just flat out speed, power, and just like nonsense, right? He swings hard, he plays hard, he runs into the wall, goes back, on fly balls, jumps and robs home runs. He steals bases. He swings sometimes so hard that he spins around and falls out of his shoes, right? But you know what? That works for him, though. Carlos Gomez knows one speed, and that's fast. And if he's okay with that, and if manager Ron Renicky is okay with that, and you know what? I'm okay with that too. Because last year, Carlos Gomez always been a 5-tool player, right? You got your speed, you got your power, your defense, and blah blah. I don't know what the other 5 tools are at this moment. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a combination of rum, whiskey, and Mountain Dew, so it's surprising that I'm still alive at this moment. Right. So Carlos Gomez knows one thing, and that's just to play hard. Last year, everybody's kind of been hoping that Carlos Gomez recognizes his full talent and has the kind of year that he's capable of having. So last year, Carlos Gomez finally put up the kind of numbers that he should have been doing the whole time, right? Carlos Gomez in 2013 bats .284 with 24 home runs, 73 RBIs, and 40 stolen bases. Now, that is incredible, especially out of the center field position, which is not normally known for power. Your power on your team usually comes out of left field, right field, third base, and first base. So anytime you're getting some extra power out of center field, it's incredibly huge. The question, though, we're going to hash mark selfie. We're going to try again. Sorry to interrupt. Alright. The real question, though, can he do it again? Carlos Gomez, before the 2013 season, was given a 3-year, $8 million contract. And most people were just kind of like, wow, really? You're going to give this guy a contract based upon what? Based upon potential? Which you see flashes of him doing. And so a lot of people criticized GM Doug Melvin and said, maybe it's a little too soon. But what he did is he went out there and he performed. Not only that, but he blew away all the expectations that anybody ever had for him. And he finally lived up to everything that he said he was going to do. And Carlos Gomez always believed in himself. That's one thing. And a lot of other people kind of believed in him as well. I've always been a huge Carlos Gomez fan because I can see him, just the way that he goes out there and plays the game every day. And one of very few players that he looks like he just really enjoys what he's doing. Oh, he's got a big goofy smile on his face. When he steals a base, he stands up, dusts himself off, and laughs. And that is the number one thing you always just want to see. You just want to see a guy going out there and just having a good time. He just looks like he's enjoying the game of baseball. And that's really what it is. Baseball is a game. And bottom line is, games are always supposed to be fun. And he just looks like he's always having so much fun playing this child's game and getting paid millions of dollars to do it. So tell me, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Which is why I absolutely love Carlos Gomez. And if there's one player that I tell you who said, if you're going to back one player, you're going to get on his side, you're going to cheer for him, you're going to buy his jersey, you're going to, stand up every time he's at bat, you're going to sit there and pay attention. Carlos Gomez is the number one player that I'll say, hey, shut the fuck up, pay attention, watch this guy at the plate. Because when he goes up there, he's always just going to do something insane. Even when this guy strikes out, he makes it just like this incredible experience. But heaven forbid you let Carlos Gomez get on base. When Carlos Gomez gets on base, look out. You better keep him in check because he's going to steal you a base. Carlos Gomez doesn't just get one base. Carlos Gomez gets 2 bases, if not 3. But like I said, put up some pretty ridiculous numbers in 2013. Some say it a career year. What's he going to do in 2014? That's for anybody to guess. Now, if I'm going to go out there and I'm going to say, hey, what's he going to do? Ooh, it's really tough for me to say that he's going to do the same thing because that is really asking a lot. But if what last year we saw is the real Carlos Gomez, then there's no doubt, I guess, he can once again go out there and bat 270 plus with 20-some home runs and 70-some RBIs. And steal you 30-plus bases. So, realistically, though, because it was a career year, he's going to have to fall off just a little bit. And let's not forget, the last year he earned a well-deserved Gold Glove. He was one of the best center fielders in all of baseball. If you look at defensive runs saved, and if you look at home run robbing catches or anything that he did, he was well deserving of that Gold Glove. I'm not gonna take anything away from him as far as the defensive side. But see, that's always been there. Unfortunately, when it comes to the voting, they do take into your offensive statistics because Carlos Gomez's biggest problem was, girls direct to you. The thing I like about it, dude, those are girls that actually want to meet you. Insane, right? I mean, me, right? A poor Wisconsin boy. They actually want to meet me. Oh, good. Get no respect. But Carlos Gomez, once again. Sorry. Fall off just a bit. I'm going to say realistically, he's going to bat 264. He is going to hit 23 home runs and have 72 RBIs. And he's going to steal about 35 bases. Now that's very close to what he did last year, but about 5 or so points, down batting average, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases from last year. Because it's like, honestly, I really don't think he can do that kind of season again. Should he win another Gold Glove? If he keeps putting up that kind of defense, he definitely should win another Gold Glove. And just realized for the last 2 minutes I've been talking, the girls, Sundays, and right behind me, and it's like the whole purpose of this video was to get a spectacle behind me. And granted, people have been walking by, it's crazy, it's Las Vegas, there's flashing lights and colors and shit and everything. But I didn't want girls to be in the back of me. The whole purpose was to get the Bellagio, fountain show. But wouldn't be the first time I failed. So, it's pretty much, it's Carlos Gomez or bust in center field. You're hoping that his offense is going to keep him in the game every single day. Once again, if he puts up those kind of numbers, he's your everyday center fielder. As far as backups go, you pretty much only got one, and that's Logan Schaefer. We did talk about that before with the left field position. Logan Schaefer will still stand to see, his good share of time out there. But basically, Carlos Gomez, if healthy, once again, all these stats are always projected based upon health. Carlos Gomez is going to go out there and play, 150 games. And there's your center field position for your 2014 Milwaukee Brewers. Yo! What? Yeah, he signed with Oakland. I know, it sucks. Oh, well, we got Julius Peppers now, huh? You're okay with that? he's old as shit, I don't know. Yeah. Right. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I hope so, man. It makes it fun for everybody if we're all in it, Yeah, me too. Randall Cobb. That's pretty much it. Because now I think Jermichael Finley's a free agent too, so he might head up. Did he sign with somebody? I didn't hear that. Really? Yeah. Oh, he only played in like 3 games, I think. Yeah. What? Milwaukee. From? Yeah. Where are you from? Chicago? Alright. Cool. Good. Alright. Random Packers conversation with a guy in the taxi cab who's from Chicago. Just giving me shit about Julius Peppers signed with the Packers, and James Jones just recently signed with the Oakland Raiders. So sorry that we stuck a little Packers talk in here. I don't know if you heard any of that, but I guess just to wrap it up, Carlos Gomez, you got my numbers, got my expectations. You know how much I love him. I'd give him a big old hug if I ever saw him. He's an interesting follow on Twitter because he speaks a lot of Spanish and everything. Can't really understand him, but he's really cool at interacting with the fans and like retweeting things he says. So it's like he's just a really lovable guy. So it's like if you're gonna get behind one person, I'd say make it Carlos Gomez. If you're gonna get behind 2 people, make it Carlos Gomez and Jonathan Lucroy. If you're gonna get behind 3 people, make it Carlos Gomez, Jonathan Lucroy, and Gene Segura. So those are your kind of guys you want to build your franchise around. That having been said, I think I'm going to go enjoy some more spectacles. So, live from Las Vegas, once again, this is the Iceman with Brewers 25 in 25. And I thank you all very much. You guys have a wonderful night. All right.